cowbell. Sounds very 90s.
Actually, I think you're right. I do think there's cowbell in this.
The music's really loud, too.
It's not loud to the audience, anyway.
Hey, chat. We're live, by the way, Ron.
Oh, are we? Okay.
We just went live right when you walked in.
Oh, terrific.
We were just listening to music. This sweet cowbell, like 90s.
Yeah, I'm almost certain there's cowbell in this.
Yeah,
there
for
has
sure.
to be.
You didn't hear it?
No, I did. I
Okay.
did. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's cowbell. Like, all irony aside.
Hey, everyone.
Hi,
Hello,
everybody. How many people got watching us today?
We just started, so.
Approximately 7.
7.
Fantastic.
Yeah. What we like to do is just talk for a little bit, let people get in. Since this is an unscheduled thing, everybody that's here will likely be here.
Where's all of Ann's regulars?
Yeah.
Should be watching?
I mean,
They
they
trickle
show up
in.
for Anne.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they show up for Ann.
they show
Yeah.
up for Anne. So when they heard Ron and John, they were like,
Yeah, they immediately lost interest.
I got to
Yeah.
go wash my cat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah.
Ann starts on time. Ha ha.
Look,
that's a joke.
It's a good
right?
joke.
Yeah, it's a good joke.
If
Yeah.
he paints.
hi, Izzy Lobo. Yeah, we've it's what a damn morning. That's all I can say.
Yeah, this was an impromptu show where yesterday Ann was like, hey, I'm going on vacation. And we were like, hey, let's fill the space with something.
Yeah.
So might as well just do it for a little bit.
Well, Twisted Oma wants to know, will I'll be on a Monday, or is that a day off for everyone?
I pulled the stream plug Monday, so no streams.
There you
It was
go.
on Monday.
You heard it from Justin himself. Greek Nakos, Ron equals... Wait, okay. Ron is less than Ann.
Wow.
Hmm.
I mean, this is flawless logic. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, my mom thinks I'm great, but...
My mama said,
My mama said.
Oh yeah, I got something else to show too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So yeah, there's the y'all are here. The 7 of you watching are in for a treat today because we're going to spill the secrets on Reapercon 2021. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got some secrets we're going to spill.
I mean, Ron wasn't here last night, so he has all the dirty deets. I don't know if he has that ready yet, but we'll find out. Nope. Okay. We'll catch up later. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
It's like Superman. You know, when he goes around the Earth, he has to go around.
Right. Oh, look at there. Green Users, best art director ever. Well, excellent taste by Green Users. Thanks, Bob and Julie.
It's definitely the best art director Reaper's had in the modern century.
Yeah,
In the past
best
25
one in
years.
the
Yeah.
21st century. You're right. Oh Lord, there's the container question.
Well, I mean,
Is this-
I'm leaning into it. I say, ask me every day.
Oh, okay, I
You know,
see.
Just get it out.
Get it out of there. Has it arrived yet?
I was looking on the horizon, and I still haven't seen it yet. I got my little spyglass. Haven't seen it yet.
Tavares, first secret should be where it was Ron last night. I was looking for a container, right?
Oh, yeah. You went.
I had to put the dagger in between my teeth and jumped in and went looking for a container.
Got his little dinghy.
He got his dinghy and a dagger in his teeth. Those things don't go together.
But
Dinghy and dagger.
I did not find the container.
Not yet.
Through all my searches, I did not find the container. Thank you for all the wonderful compliments telling me what a great art director I am today. So, all right. So what we're going to do here, John set this up last night. So that you guys submitted some questions, and we're going to go over those questions, some of these questions, and we're going to answer them as best we can. Then we're also going to review some of the things we've already discussed for Reapercon, sort of get a little more, sort of an up-to-date showing of all the cool stuff that's going on at Reapercon this year. So, all right. But so do you want to start with the FAQ?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay.
We'll just start going down the things, because this will be good for people later as well. For anybody that knows, this will be up on YouTube later. But also, all the questions that we answer, I'm going to try my best to transcribe them all and take all of these questions and put them in kind of like an FAQ or something that we can put on the sites and the forums and things like that for people to reference later on.
Okay. All right. You set them up and we'll knock them down. By the way, I should be getting a text from Adrian. She's watching as well. She can't. She was going to be on today, but she could not make it. She's already sent me, so you go right ahead.
All right. Will there be a chance to attend virtually? Yeah, right now the plan is yes. Right now we're in the process of people submitting classes online, panels and stuff online as well. So as those come in, we are slotting them into the schedule. There will be an online component to it, but right now it's still in the scheduling phase, so there's nothing really to show yet. Much like the in-person classes, there's a big schedule up of all the in-person classes up on the website, so you can go through there and look through all the classes, but you cannot buy tickets yet.
No. And on the classes, we have 100 classes on the nose listed on Growtix right now. So 100 different classes. Some of them are repeated. Like I know that Michelle Farnsworth is teaching 2 dragon classes, for example. So some are repeated, but there are 100 classes up on Growtix. And so we've added some. I think I added some early this week, or maybe it was late last week. So if you haven't looked at the schedule in a while, you might want to go back and take a look at it because we've added a lot. I think when we initially started, we had, maybe 50 or 60 classes initially, but then we're up to 100. So a lot of instructors have put their stuff in, and a lot of new classes. So you want to catch this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Iffy Paint says there is a meet and greet Wednesday night, correct? I noticed that the Fairfield automatically set up the time frame for arriving Thursday and leaving Monday with no option to change through the site. I ended up having to call them and get it changed. They were nice enough to keep the Reaper rate. Well, that's really cool.
Oh, nice.
But yes, the meet and greet is Wednesday night. That is correct. Oh, speaking of meet and greet.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah. So this year, well, usually in the past years, what we've done, if you have a meet and greet ticket, and when you get your meet and greet pass, it's a little postcard, right? And you get it, and then you immediately hand it to someone at the door to show that you've got a ticket to the meet and greet. Well, this year we're going to give you a little commemorative Pizza Dungeon wristband, little rubber bracelet that the people have been wearing for all these years. So there you go. There's your Pizza Dungeon meet and greet admittance thingamajigger that you're going to wear in, and you'll just kind of show that when you go in, and you get to keep it. So you don't have to turn it in, and you get to keep it. So it's a little memento. There is no confirmation of barbecue yet. It looks like it's going to be pizza again. We would love to do barbecue. I will say, and Adrian will correct me if I'm wrong, it's not in stone that it's pizza.
Yeah.
But it's pretty solid. But I mean, we are checking on the barbecue for the meet and greet. So anyway, so there you go. So everyone's going to get a cool little pizza dungeon wristband, and that's your admission, or your ticket, I guess, your thing to get in. Barbecue pizza, maybe in our paints, maybe so.
Yeah, compromise.
Okay, yeah, semi-solid Jello. Okay, what else?
Yeah, we'll just keep moving along.
Keep on rolling along. Okay.
Do I bring my own paints, brushes, and water cups?
Yes. So we don't have, and this, I think someone else asked this later in the thing, we don't have a communal paint rack for everyone to sort of go and take paints from. People often do share their paints at the tables and stuff, and so I wouldn't suggest, I mean, you can if you want to, I wouldn't suggest bringing your entire paint collection, maybe just some of your go-to colors. A lot of people do that. Some people bring, big cases full of paints. So you might want to. If not, if you don't want to bring that stuff, you can always, purchase the paints at Reapercon and then ship them back to your house. We have a shipping service there at the Reaper store at Reapercon, and you can just ship them back to your home. That way you don't have to take them on the plane. That's convenient for some people if they, if they don't want to bring their paints down. You will end up with a lot more paints at the end, but it's an option. But we don't have a communal paint rack for people to take paint from. The artists do have a rack they choose from, but it's just primarily for the instructors and things like that.
Yes, and for your classes, most of the time, all the paints and all the items needed for the class are provided. So you don't need to bring paints for your classes.
That is correct.
But if you want to do general painting at the convention, in the general convention hall and things like that, then yes.
Yeah. So, but all paints are supplied in your classes to use, and figures too.
Yep, everything. It should be, I think, most of it.
It really is up to you on what you want to bring. It really is. So,
do factory tours still have a take a handful of bases from the bin feature? We have in the past couple of years that we've done tours during Reapercon, and we most likely will again. And also for anybody that doesn't know, if you come take a tour, when we show off the plastics department, we normally have bins that you can take handfuls of bases. And then also defective Bones Black models. I don't know how much we have left of those. Like the Cave Spider, Rock Troll. There was one more. Zeba.
The Ifriti? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Ifrit, yeah. Those were being given away during tours as well. But they were defective models, like Spider's broken legs or Zeba's horns were broken. things like that. That was before we changed the packaging and realized how to solve that issue in transportation. So, yeah, they will most likely have those features.
Probably so.
For
All right.
tours.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I dress like a pirate?
Yes.
And this ties into a bunch of other questions that we saw about cosplay and, events and things like that for cosplay or
costumes,
things like that. But yes, we encourage everybody to dress like a pirate. I will be dressing like a pirate. I know that a bunch of other people that work at Reaper will be dressing like pirates. And right now we do have a cosplay costume contest.
It's not cosplay,
Yeah.
as I was told. It's not
Yeah,
cosplay. It's a costume contest.
Costume contest.
It is a contest this year.
Yes.
Last time it was just a costume parade.
Yeah.
This year that's actually going to be a simple contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Lauren and Taylor, two of our resident costume people here at Reaper. They are putting it together and planning it and coming up with all the details and things like that. But we figured that we would put out a big invitation for people to come.
Yeah, so
show off
please,
their costumes.
please dress up like a pirate if you would love to. It would be great. It would be great to see you guys. Steve Skellman, yes, you should dress like a pirate every day. I thought you did anyway.
Yeah,
So-
as often as possible.
And Steve Skellman, thank you for your email last night. I appreciate it. I wasn't able to. I just got it this morning, so I haven't answered it yet, but I did get it, so thank you. Happy anniversary to you too.
Oh, happy anniversary. Will there be any photography classes? I haven't actually looked. I don't know if Joni Bass is coming, but
I don't recall seeing any photography classes in the schedule. I don't think I saw any submissions for photography. I could be wrong. I know Doug Sunseth, who's not attending this year, used to teach a photography class, but I don't think there's any on the schedule right now. I could be wrong. I can't remember all.
I will reach out to Joni. Joni has taught photography classes for Reapercon Online and RVE, and I will see if she's going to be submitting online classes or not. Just to follow up on that question.
How long will swag boxes be on sale? Probably through August up to Reapercon. I mean, we should have some at Reapercon itself, and probably through the beginning of September. I would say they're not an ongoing item. They won't be around in after Reapercon, I'm sure.
Okay, these questions are kind of the same.
Pendrake TG, Doug is okay. He has a wedding that weekend.
Oh,
I believe it's a wedding. Yeah.
Okay. We'll answer more swag box questions later once we review
we'll
the
go
swag
back
boxes.
to those. Yeah.
Here's a good one. Will there be food options on site aside from the hotel restaurant? I believe Adrian and you have been talking to some food trucks. Last year we had the F&F food truck, and I believe this year we're getting more than one.
I don't know what she's got lined up yet.
Adrian's in chat. She might be able to tell us.
Yeah, she might be able to. Adrian, if you can get on that. And I think the hotel's going to be serving concessions like pizza. I think Adrian's working on that. Adrian's in charge of all that, making sure the hotel is. She's working on food trucks, is what she says here.
Yep, working on food trucks.
And while the food isn't, there are a lot of restaurants in the area. They're not really I mean, they are walking distance, but it's a good little hike. There's an Andy B's right next door. You can go get food over there. Adrian says there will be a concession stand at the hotel.
There's also the coffee bar that's there.
Yep,
that where you can go buy like energy drinks and coffee and sodas and things like that.
Hula Hands, the restaurant at the hotel, is really, really good. So and I think Cowboy Chicken will deliver.
I believe so. Uber Eats will most likely.
Yeah, you can walk to IHOP and to
there's that restaurant right next
TGI
door.
Fridays. Cheddar's.
Yeah. IHOP and Cheddar's are with walking distance.
Yeah.
Also, I believe we also have a sponsorship or not sponsorship, a discount for Torchy's Tacos.
Yeah.
So Torchy's Tacos, well, you get, I think if you show your badge, you get like a 10% or 15%
Adrian,
discount.
do you remember what the deal is? Adrian's
working with Torchy's. That's right.
Oh, okay. She's behind, so.
Yeah. Best tacos ever. That's right, Corporea.
Yeah,
so there's a lot
really
of food options. There will be a lot of food options at the hotels.
Sidestorm, Adrian wanted to be on the show. She couldn't be on. That's what we kept trying to get her. I would trade places with her. I know you guys were looking at her than me, but she's tied down at the moment. Not literally. Don't even start. She can't make it over to the studio right now.
But the thing is that we're still talking and things like that. So nothing is like 100% set in stone quite yet. But there will be food trucks and there will be
food
options.
Yes, food options. Yes.
But yes. Okay.
Don't click that. Don't click that.
Oh, this is a good one about the MSP. Do I bring something I've already painted, or do I paint something there and enter it?
Either.
Either. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You won't have a whole lot of time to paint and enter it. Paint it if you're going to enter it there at the show. But people do that. People are painting their entries up to the deadline. Yeah. So and the deadline's Friday. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know a lot of people paint all year for this contest, and then when they show up, they fix imperfections that maybe they missed or that they last minute touch-ups and things like that.
Yeah,
so.
you can get advice from some of the painters who aren't judges, and they may give you some tips and things like that. David Weir,
yeah,
my allergies are kicking me in the butt right now.
He sounded worse earlier this week.
I kind of like it.
Ooh,
Live from Brine Wind Studios, it's the Reapercon Q&A forum.
Let's see. You ready for the next one?
Yep.
Let's see. What hobby supplies do you recommend bringing? Pretty much everything that you would like to bring.
Your brushes for sure.
Yeah. Things probably to like super glue, maybe. I don't know. How does super glue work with flying?
Yeah, it should be okay, but I would just pack it, I guess. Yeah. I would say we'd have super glue for sale in the store, but I don't think we have in the past, but that would be a really good thing to have in the store.
So pretty much everything that you think you're going to need for, maybe your paint shaker if you're going to be painting a lot, all your D&D supplies if you're going to be playing D&D, like your books and things like that if you want.
Steve Skellen says the magic painting fluid, aka booze. That's another one of my issues today is that magic painting fluid last night. Brushes, super glue is good. Any choice paints you want to have. Again, if there are other manufacturers' paints that you are some go-to colors, bring those because we don't have those at the show. Stefan Ballou, that's funny. Yeah, can you hop to the iWalk? Yeah, Loctite, Pendrick TG. That's the best. Okay, Greenyer said they had a super glue tube explode inside their check toolkit. So put it in a baggie for sure.
Yeah, be safe.
Yeah. Crows and Bones, hope you can make it too.
We hope everybody can make it.
Bring someone who paints better than me. Yeah, that's a good thing to bring as well. Chef of Love 78. Okay.
This is a good question. Will this be a smaller event than years past? Will there be the same number of vendors, classes, and pros?
Very, very close. Yeah, the vendor hall is almost sold out, so that'll be full, very full. There are I keep meaning to count the amount of teachers, but like I said, we have 100 classes, so there's a lot of teachers and there's a ton of classes right now. Whoops, not $1, $15 for a day pass.
$15 for a day pass.
But it's $25 for a 4-day pass, and you get a $25 gift card. So it's kind of free.
It's free.
But the $15 gift card or the $15 day pass doesn't come with anything. So
Tyveris says, will Reapercon be delayed if the Bones 5 container does not show up till September? That is an unlikely circumstance.
Oh, geez. I couldn't imagine.
I could not imagine.
In a weird hypothetical, like less than 1% chance this does happen, no, we will likely do both. Let's be honest, right, Ron?
Tyveris,
both.
Man, if that's just not gonna.
Don't put that in the universe.
Jeez, let's hope that doesn't happen.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take all the attendees and have them help fulfill. So.
Yeah, there we go. We'll have a big Reapercon fulfillment party with everybody.
Yeah, but Ashley the Monk says, the last container is in the U.S. and could arrive, and that is true. It's been in America for 2 weeks or something like that. Just waited to get through the logjam out there in California.
Yep. So the question, number of vendors, classes, and pros. Yeah, the classes are pretty up there. They're on par with past years. The vendors are up there with past years.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be very much the same.
Yeah, because we
have limited attendance on the tickets. At least right now, it may feel smaller because of just the attendance is capped, but there will still be the same amount of stuff to do for sure. Yeah. Games and classes and things like that.
Tables are going to be a little bit different, a little bit more spread out, maybe a few less chairs on them, but things like that, Let's see. The VIP tickets are supposed to get special swag. How is that stuff to be delivered to those ticket holders? From my understanding, you pick up all your VIP stuff and your ticket stuff at the convention.
Yep. So that's one of the confusing things. We've got two separate programs. You've got your admission tickets and the swag that goes with those. Those are on-site items. You can only get those at the show. Then there's the swag box items, which are only mailed out. We don't hold those. We're not going to pass those out at the show. Those are all mailed out, period. We're not going to hold those for anything. If you can't make it to the show, then you need to buy these particular items that are in the VIP package when they go on sale on reapercon.com or reaperminute.com after Reapercon.
Yeah, at a later date after
Yeah,
Reapercon.
the stuff that's in the swag boxes will go on sale eventually, maybe, but we're still waiting on RVE stuff to go on sale, and that hasn't happened yet,
Yep.
too.
Mhm.
So it will eventually, but we don't have a time frame for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, just remember that there's 2 different ones. Yeah. That was a
And you
good
can
one.
go look at the vendors on Rotix.
All the list of vendors is on the reapercon.com
Re-
Grotix site.
Yeah.
If you cannot attend, will you still be able to buy swag? Yes. So
Yep.
like we said, all the swag will be available on the 3 boxes will be available on reapermini.com.
ReaperMini.com.
Reapermini.com. Oh, this is a good one. Are we getting Bones mashup classes again? I know that it's one of the most popular classes at
Have
Reapercon.
not scheduled those yet, but I believe that Bobby, Jean, and Jason are up for teaching those Bones mashup classes. We haven't scheduled them yet, so they should show up on the schedule. I just need to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are planning on doing more mashup classes for sure.
Can I have Reaper ship stuff home for me? In the past years, we have had a UPS little station set up to where we can box things, and take your shipping. You have to pay the shipping, but we ship it home for you, so you don't have to take it on
Yep.
your plane. So
There's
all
a-
the stuff that you bought, you can ship it.
There's a UPS station right there in the Reaper booth, and you pay for the shipping, and like John said, ship it to your house.
Yeah, it's really nice. I know people in the past. Cool little tip of what I've seen in the past is people bring 2 suitcases, one with all their clothes and painting supplies and everything that they want to need, and one empty suitcase. And they basically put all the stuff that they bought, all their swag that they get, and things like that, things that they acquired from classes and such, in the empty one, and then take it home with them. But we do have the option to ship stuff home. Will Ludo be running painting hijinks this year?
Yep, I believe so.
believe so.
Adrian would know better, but I believe he is committed to do that. Yeah.
And the hobby hijinks area is a lot bigger, I think, this year from what I saw on the actual map of the event. So I'm excited. Yes, Ludo. Ludo will be there.
Okay. Yeah, Cranky Dog said we want to teach Bones mashup. Yeah. Whatever. The Greek Echoes, the people who bought VIP tickets and weren't going to come, I don't know how we're going to handle that.
I think it specifically says on site on the thing.
Yeah.
For VIP tickets.
So we may have to do refunds. We may have to figure some stuff out because it's intended for on-site only. But those people hopefully can contact us and we can work something out. But it was never intended to be, we will ship this stuff to you. It's a purchase at the show.
And that's why we're doing the swag boxes. Not
Right. So we'll work that out. We'll figure something out. I mean, if people have done that, they need to contact help@reaperprinter.com. We'll have to sort it out. We need to come up with a decision on what we're going to do first, but then we'll get it worked out.
Hi, Galvin Crafts. Welcome.
Hi there.
Will there be a Reapercon escape room? I've always wanted to do a Reapercon escape room. It also takes a lot of planning and things like that. You also have to have space and stuff for it, especially with what's going on with how we're going to be doing the event to keep it safe for people. We don't want people in a super tight, enclosed space, touching things all day and
The
things
answer's
like that.
no.
The answer's no.
no.
But we are replacing it with a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
A big hotel convention-wide scavenger hunt. So that is going to be very exciting.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Um,
Galvin Crafts, will these figures be released separately afterward? Yes. Eventually, yes.
do we need to bring our original irreplaceable vaccination cards, or can we bring a photo or Xerox? So we are not requiring people to be vaccinated to attend Reapercon. So
Can't require that.
you don't need it.
So having your vaccination card, if you want to bring it, sure,
Yeah.
go right ahead. If you want to show it to other attendees or whatever to show, that's completely up to the attendees. Reapercon is not requiring you to flash your vaccination card. But
Yes.
yeah, get please get shots.
Yeah. Yes.
We would love it if everyone could come vaccinated and to have a safe show. But we can't enforce it either way. So
Galvin Crest, will these figures be released separately afterwards?
I just answered that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said later. Yeah.
Oh, not all of them.
I said
though, right?
eventually. There's no time frame though.
Like if we sell out, if something is in like resin, and it sells out all the way, and we don't have enough, then some items will not be up for sale.
Right.
So not all items will be.
Yeah, most stuff for sure.
Mhm.
Eventually.
Yeah, especially things we can like make and things like that. If we,
9 cents change. How's the hotel bar? It's fantastic.
it's fantastic. Are there going to be specialty drinks this year like there was last time?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Um,
Coffee Nerdery beer, fantastic. Yes, you can upgrade your tickets to VIP. The deadline is, I don't think there is a deadline. Adrian might know better, but I don't believe there's an actual deadline.
Yeah. This is along the lines with the hotel minis and VIP minis. If we can't make it to the con, can we still purchase the VIP and hotel minis? Like you said.
I would urge you not to do that and just wait for those items to go on sale after the show.
Individually, yeah. Don't purchase the tickets because you won't be able to pick up your stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Crows and Bones, will you hire me to be the PD Pizza Dungeon mascot? Maybe. Maybe. You got a good costume? Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is a long one. When my hubby first took me to Gen Con, I was like, well, what am I going to do there? I did find some stuff to do, even though gaming wasn't a strong hobby. Now, if I drag him to Reapercon, I ask the same question. What is there for him to do since he's not a big on minis, collecting, or painting?
So the other day, Tuesday, Adrian and I met with the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau and had breakfast with them, and they are really going to try. We're trying to get some information, and Adrian could probably jump in and answer better about what there is to do. Maybe not at the hotel, but in the area. Denton is full of fun, cool things to go do and see, and close to Dallas. So there's a lot to do. Just on site, not much. I mean, there's a pool and a workout facility and things like that, but there's a lot of shopping in the area. Downtown Denton's not that far. There's a lot. The square on Denton Town Square is really, really cool. It's got an old-fashioned kind of a feel, but with a lot of really cool stuff. Great comic store, great candy store, ice cream store. Just fun, just cool. So,
yeah. I mean, I don't really paint or collect minis, and I still have a blast at Reapercon. But
yeah.
There's arcades and stuff that you can play. There'll be arcades there.
Sagebrush Seed, that's exactly what we're talking about. Setting up a table with brochures about the area. That's exactly what we're talking about doing.
I'm just scanning the ones that we've kind of already answered. Oh, here we go. Will there be transportation from the satellite hotels to the convention hotel?
I believe so, Adrian. That's another Adrian question. I believe that we are scheduling a shuttle service between hotels.
The overflow hotels and the convention.
Yeah, specifically the overflow hotels. I don't have the specific answer on that.
Yeah, I'm assuming they'll probably run at specific times and things like that. When do class tickets go on sale?
Next month.
Inara, we don't have a set time right now.
Don't have a date just yet. It'll be next month. It'll be in June.
Yeah.
Falcon Transportation, like Adrian says, is generally who does our stuff, and they should be doing a circuit. We don't have the schedule, like you said. We don't have the schedule yet. We're still waiting for teachers to kind of, put their classes in and things like that. Make sure all the schedules are right for everybody, and if there's any class changes and things like that. Because we don't want to put the class tickets up and then have to change classes for some reason. Because trying to avoid that. Will there be a Critical Role watch along as usual, Mass Penguin? We are talking about doing something like that for Thursday night somewhere for people that want to do it. I know that we will have one online in the Discord. There will be a Discord for Reapercon for people that won't be there, or if you want to be on the Discord to look at the schedules and things like that, we'll be posting it there as well. But yeah, there will be a Critical Role watch along as usual. Listen, there's a bunch of questions here, but I'll just go one at a time. Okay.
Can one enter the Bones 5 ship into the painting contest due to the size restrictions for dioramas? Ooh.
Great question.
Didn't even. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Go check the MSP rules for the sizing and things like that. So if it does go over the size, then you probably will not be able to enter it.
Aren't there size restrictions on dioramas? Yeah. You know what? That's a great Michael Proctor question. Rhonda Bender, Corporea, you're a judge. I don't know the rules like they do.
Is Quindy, if you're here, check if there's a command for all of the MSP open rules helpful hints. I think I put links in chat in the bot. I'm not wrong. I'm not sure.
Buglip says it exceeds the dimensions of the MSP open rules. It would need an exception.
Yeah.
You would need to talk to the judges about that, or to the admin up there at the show. But before you bring the thing down, before you bring your ship down to get it entered, I would reach out to you can reach out to Clever Crow on his show or anything like that, or maybe through Facebook, social media, things like that, and see if that's even worth doing. I'd hate for you to bring it down and then not be able to enter it.
Will there be factory tours this year? If so, is there a process for attending a tour? So this year so in years past you would have to sign up to take a tour. You would get handed a ticket, and you would have to take that ticket to the bus to get on the tour bus. I would tear it. It's because we only have limited seats on the bus. We don't want to pack the bus, things like that. But in the past years, we've told people that they have their own cars, then they can drive to the facility and be a part of the tour. This year, we're probably going to advise to not have people drive their own cars and try to take the bus if they can, so we can limit the size of the tours, because a lot of the spaces in the factory are really tight. So we want to make sure that we have enough space for people to spread out and be able to hear and not get in everybody's way.
Yeah, we may have to just hand out limited tickets, whether you drive or take the transportation. And if you can't take the tour unless you have a ticket.
There's only X amount of tickets available.
Yeah, so it's not get on the bus with a ticket. It's
Yeah.
actually take the tour. Can't even get into the door without a ticket.
Yeah. So we'll
probably
have
do
a set
something
amount
like
of
that.
tickets per slot of the tour, if that makes sense. But yes, there will be tours.
Be a Darth Daddy-O.
Sorry, I'm reading real quick.
Okay.
First time attending Reapercon, what is the layout of the event? Are the classes held in separate rooms or corners on an open hall? Is there an open area for attendees to paint when not in a class?
Great question.
Yeah, all the classes are in classrooms, either divided by air walls or in their own individual rooms.
Individual rooms.
Mhm.
There's no pipe and drape dividing the classrooms this year. They are actually all individual rooms.
And there is an open space for painting.
Yep.
Tons and tons of tables, a sea of tables to paint.
Yep.
Recommendations for first-time attendee to make the most of Reapercon. There's a huge list of people on the forums talking about helpful tips for everybody that is coming new. Don't sign up for too many classes, because then you're just going to be in classes all weekend. And
I think that's the biggest takeaway right there is while there's so many options and so exciting to take all these classes, don't overwhelm yourself with these classes, because it's a lot to take in. Corporia is here. She can tell you that your brain will just explode. So just we always say 8. We recommend no more than 8. But for a first timer, you may want to go down to 6. You'll have a lot of fun and you'll learn a lot in these classes, but don't overdo it. I think that's one of the biggest takeaways that people tend to. Yeah. Cyberstorm says 8 classes and felt burned out. So just take it with a grain of salt and just try not to just overwhelm yourself with it.
Yeah, drink lots of water, the normal stuff. Like, don't go 100 miles per hour, because it's going to be a long weekend and it's going to be a lot of social interaction. So you're going to be tired.
Hyper Bunny says 5 is a good number. Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah,
Pace yourself.
Corporia says also the teachers sit at their desks and are happy to help outside of classes.
Yep.
So I would, Artist Alley is a good place to hang out during Reapercon. That's one of my favorite places to go.
Yeah.
What are all the secret insider tips? As an example, I heard in prior years you could get drow nipple pink from Anne. Are there any other things like that? There's a ton. It's one of my favorite things about Reapercon is the badge kind of system that we've kind of developed, I guess. I'm sure it's common in other conventions as well.
Yeah, probably so.
But so there's a bunch of Reaper specific ribbons, and those are the ones that you get for like taking classes and doing things like that. Newbie if it's your first time. So those are all the what I call Reaper sanctioned badges that we hand out.
Yeah, little ribbons you attach to your admission badge.
Your admission badge. But the community over the years have started coming up with their own ribbons that are given out for all kinds of different reasons that are related to the event or things like that. And those are really fun because there's always new ones. They're secret, and they're like, oh, how'd you get that ribbon? And it's always a really awesome, fun time. I always tell the story about my favorite ribbon that I've ever gotten was called "This is Why We Can't Have Nice Things." And it's because one day I was giving a tour and I was standing in the paint department on the table. So, because I'm short, I needed to get above everybody so I could talk to everybody. And Sadie was in there working, and she had a cup of water on the edge of the table, and I accidentally kicked it and water went all over the floor. And one of the ladies on the tour reached into her pocket and handed me a ribbon, and it said, "This is why we can't have nice things." So the only way to get that ribbon is if that person saw you do something like bump into a table and knock over paint water, or bump into something or mess something up, so things like that. There's all kinds
Yeah,
of
there's
stuff.
secret ribbons all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite, absolute favorite.
There might be a secret figure this year that can't be purchased. It's only given away in very limited quantities. I I won't say anything else about it because we're 90 days away from it. So it's going to wait.
Yeah.
But there is a secret figure, and we're only going to make a few. And when they're gone, they're gone. So, but it'll be a secret. It's a secret.
Greek Nikos, will there be a portable spray booth this year? Will it be more accessible?
Yes, there should be a portable spray booth, and no, it won't be more accessible. Unfortunately, the hotel tells us where to put that, and that's where they want it. So, unfortunately, we can't put it anywhere else. That's where they say to put it, so that's where it goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know it's kind of a maze to get back to it, but that is where it is. Yeah.
See who's taller. That's funny, Corporia. Where's the portable spray booth? So I believe last year it was on the dock.
It's on the dock.
It's on the dock.
Yeah.
The back of the building.
We'll try to be a little more try to provide more
Information.
Yeah, just more specific instructions on how to find it, how to get to it, because I've had to lead people there myself. I say, go down in the hallway and to go through the doors and take a left and go outside. I'm like, what?
Do you think we could put a bunch of paper signs up? Just put them on the wall?
No, we'll put like a,
Just
since it's pirate themed, we'll do like treasure map. You know how they have the dashes?
Dotted line.
We could do that
dotted
too,
line.
sure.
X, yeah.
Yeah. Spray booth this way.
Yeah. Is the tour restriction just for the tours? Does it apply to individual trips? So that's what we were just talking about, Bug Lips. Adrian's going to talk to the hotel about the spray booth. What we may have to do this year, because what happens is the tour bus will show up, right? And it's full of people, but then 2 or 3 cars full of people will show up as well. And then the tour becomes so big, it's unmanageable.
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to try to do this year is hand out tour tickets, and you can't take the tour. Not get on the bus. You just can't go in and take the tour.
Yeah.
Unless you have a ticket.
But you should be able to come to Reaper proper and shop around and things like that. Yeah.
Shopping in the bins. Are we still doing that?
In the store, yeah, in the bins. Oh, yeah, a metal trade.
Bins.
Metal trade? Is that what you mean?
Well, shopping from the bins at here at the warehouse.
Yeah, metal trade, yeah. I believe so. Mm-hmm. So metal trade will still happen. Well, I guess we can talk about metal trade right now. That's just one of the options that you have at Reapercon. So at Reapercon, if you bring a bunch of old metal that you don't want anymore, that you wish to trade in, we'll weigh it and we'll give you that weight and credit. So then you can come to Reaper and you can look through all of our what we call yellow bins, raw stock, and you'll be able to take that credit as well. Like, so if you trade in 50 ounces of weight, you'll be able to get 50 ounces of weight from the metal trade. Okay.
I thought we changed some of that, but again, I'm always doing other things, so I didn't even witness the metal trade.
And there's a huge metal trade table at Reapercon, like at the convention center. There's a huge table where, let's say, Bug Lips came and he put in his 50 ounces of metal. That metal gets dumped onto the table for everybody to look through, and then you can take that out and trade it for credit, or purchase it for at the store, at the booth, at the Reaper booth.
Greg Nekos, I guess you got locked out, huh? Because you have to go outside of the actual convention hall into the back of the hotel, down the service hallways, and you go outside. And yeah, you could get locked out. So, whoops, sorry about that.
Is there going to be a Reaper Bucks store? How else are Reaper Bucks earned than with a ticket purchase?
So typically at Reapercon, you earn Reaper Bucks, and you spend those Reaper Bucks in the auction on Sunday afternoon at 2:00, and you collect your Reaper Bucks, and then you can buy things at the auction. Well, through the years, we've got a lot of feedback on this, and what we're going to try to do this year, and I'm sure we will, is going to open the Brine store, which will be a little store or a little booth where you can go and trade in your Reaper Bucks for Reaper associated type products, Reaper branded products. So, for example, T-shirts, caps, stuff like that. Not really Reaper products per se, although we may have a product or two over there. But it's going to be for like merchandise, memorabilia, things like that. And so the more you, and then you can still, and whatever you don't spend, you can use in the auction. But this gives everyone a fair playing field to leave with something. But yeah, the auction's still going to go on too. So
yeah, this is in response to, because sometimes people don't stay until Sunday. So they have a bunch of extra tickets that they're not going to use, so they just give them to people. But this allows you to be able to use those tickets in another way if you're not going to be there on Sunday, things like that. Just another outlet. Yeah. And pretty much almost everything gives you Reaper Bucks.
Everything does.
Yeah, Collins is working out the amount that each event will give. So we can't give you amounts. I know that you get for like taking classes and playing hobby hijinks and doing pretty much almost everything. Almost.
Yeah, and I think that this year with Reaper Bucks actually being worth something, you actually go get something with them. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see the people just sort of giving them away like candy, because it actually is going to have a kind of a value. And just if you guys are already thinking about this, the Brine Wind store will close before the auction starts.
Yeah.
So you'll need to decide if you want to spend your Reaper Bucks at the store or save them for the auction, or do both. But they won't be the Brine Wind store won't be open after the auction starts. It'll close actually at 2 p.m. on Sunday, and once it's closed, it's closed.
I see people talking in chat about the metal trade. Let me reiterate: it is metal miniatures, not just any chunks of metal that you want to bring.
Right? Yeah.
It has to be miniatures. Yes.
Yeah. If you paint recommendations from getting from the airport to the hotel and vice versa.
Uber. Lyft.
Your typical things.
Typical stuff.
Reaper doesn't have a transport from the hotel to the airport and vice versa, so you're kind of on your own. But yes,
we're about 30 minutes north of. Is it DFW?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, DFW.
We're not doing the John relays where John picks up one person and one suitcase in his smart car.
Oh, in my smart car? Yeah, I pick up one person.
Just back and forth. He does about 35 runs a day.
Yeah.
Oh, Adrian says Falcon Transportation is going to be doing that. I didn't know that. I didn't
thought there was. I was.
That Falcon is actually picking. Okay. Screw me. Whatever. Yeah. That's why Adrian should be on the show, not me.
We will get those times that they're probably going to be doing shuttle runs and things like that. So.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but they're going to be. Okay, thanks, phone. They're going to be. Doing their stay tuned for details. How about that?
Yeah. Just like 2019. That's what I thought, because we did have shuttles running from 2019.
Bob, thanks for the text. If you're, but no, the secret figure is not your little pumpkin guy. Bob's been trying to push this figure on me for years.
Okay. Last question is how many Reaper Bucks will come with each activity? We're still working on that. So, yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
You get Reaper Bucks for entering the painting contest too.
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, okay. So, yeah. All right. So,
any questions in chat? Oh, swag boxes. I know that you want to cover swag boxes.
Justin, can we review the graphics that we showed last night on Reaper Live?
Yes, I'm actually organizing them as we speak. So
okay.
All
right. So right there on the little turntable, real quick, you see a few of the figures. Here you go. You want to put these on the turntable, John? John mentioned there was some feedback about stuff last night. Yeah, that's one of the zombie pirates, the Dragon Man pirate, the Knoll pirate. Let's see. Acta Angelbane just joined. Did they announce when classes will be available? Right. Thank you. In our paints, sometime in June. Our technical director is in here.
Yeah, we're just going to adjust the camera a little bit.
Fix the camera a little bit so you can see these. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, Cranky Dog has a good point. For airport shuttles, try to find other travelers on the forum or Discord that share your schedule. I know that there is an ongoing thread for people that are traveling together. I think there's going to be a carpool chain caravan that people are driving from. So if you're driving from across the country, you can stop and pick other people up and caravan down.
There you go. Okay. So you can either, and by the way, we're okay. Oh, all of them? Any of them? Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I was going to show one at a time. This is the Son of Barty.
Okay, now that, by the way, it's showing up on our monitor, showing up as blue. It is purple.
It's purple.
Sons of Barty is definitely purple. It's not blue.
The output is definitely blue.
It's
purple on the side. So
okay,
that
so
could
it's
just be the TV there.
All right. Yeah, so it's purple. And then so what John was saying, if you want to put them all up, John, you can in a little ring like you were doing. Each box will have one randomly inserted cup in it, right? So they're not tied to a cup this year. Oops.
Oh no, we're not doing this again.
What?
It's a callback to the whole dress conversation of 2018.
Oh, is it blue or
was that 2018?
I think it's a lot longer than that.
Oh, check out the red cup. It's all fancy looking.
Yeah, in case you're curious.
Oh, that's the green screen.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's
It
not
doesn't look
what
like that in real life.
that wicked hand is green to clarify.
That's a green cup.
David Weir, there may be a option to buy all the cups after the show, right? Like we do with the RVE cups. Yeah, the red cup does look funky. Okay, so there's all your faction cups, and then there's also the Black Chum Rum cup thrown in for good measure. These were all designed by Izzy Talon Collier, except for the Black Chum Rum, which was designed by Jason Weeby. So yeah, and this gives you the ability to sort of trade and pass things, and you have some cup currency at Reapercon if you want to trade cups. It's possible when you get your boxes, you may get 5 of the same cup. I don't know. We hope it doesn't work out like that, but they're all going to be randomly inserted into each box. So
yeah,
you might end up with duplicates. You may end up with a full set. You can't end up with a full. I guess you could get a full set, but yes. Someone asked earlier if they bought a mega bundle, do they get 3 $20 gift cards? And the answer is yes.
Yes,
because each box is individual inside the mega bundle itself.
The red cup somehow looks the best. It does look cool. It looks like like a dice that has weird dye in it.
Ziwo Zerase, can we buy a pizza on an apron? That's a great idea. That's something from the Brine store for sure.
The apron, yeah, sounds fun.
I like that a lot. We gave away a couple at Reapercon a couple years ago. We had some aprons in the auction. So anyway, there's the cups. And Justin, you were working on the graphics, is what you were saying.
Oh, TeePublic, new TeePublic shirts. Are there going to be new ones this year?
Yeah. Yep. And we'll get them up a lot sooner than what we did for the RVE stuff. Okay, so can you zoom in a little bit on that, Justin, but make it a little bigger?
Hold on.
Thank you, Quindy.
These are not in order here.
That's fine. We can start with the hobby box. No big deal.
Swagbox pre-orders will be available for a while. Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's a few reasons why we're doing the pre-orders, so that we know quantities and things like that to prepare, and also fulfillment is coming up really soon, so we don't want to have to be fulfilling Kickstarter and swag boxes at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
there's a lot of reasons, but yeah, swag boxes pre-orders will be available until they start shipping, and once they start shipping, pre-orders will be turned off, and the price will probably go up, and some of the incentives for the boxes won't be available anymore. So,
yeah,
the TeePublic shirts, I've not heard anything about TeePublic shirts peeling.
Mine
myself.
Are still okay.
Mine are good too. I don't know. If you have a problem with your shirts you've purchased from TeePublic, you might contact them directly. We can't do anything about it, unfortunately. So sorry about that, However Bunny. But mine are in good shape. Mine are in really good shape.
I guess it just also depends on how often you wear and tear, how often you wear it.
And wash them too.
Yeah. They do run a little small. Okay, so here we have the swag box, $59, value of $75. So you save a little bit of money there. Again, this is a pre-order item. You can pay for it now, and we ship it in August. That's the ship time. You see the Reapercon shipwreck selfie art. That is what the miniature will look very similar to when it comes in. Jason Weeby is working on his first Reapercon selfie. He's never done a selfie before,
really?
So he's doing it this year, and we should be getting shots of that pretty soon. So, and you get all that cool stuff as it shows there on the box. So I'll ship to you, or on the graphic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's show the next graphic, Justin.
The Brine box.
There you go. Pretty self-explanatory. And all these come with. But I think the coolest thing about the boxes this year, they all come with a new fast palette of all new paint colors. So the swag box had the Dark Reach colors. The Brine box has the Dungeon Dweller Adventure colors, and then the hobby box is going to have the
Bloom and
Grave.
Grave.
Yeah, some really cool stuff. Yeah. So, and they all come with a lot of stuff, and we'll show some of the items in these things as they come in. And you've seen some of them already. I think Proctor showed the Captain Barty on his show. Well, maybe he didn't. I sent it to him. It may not have arrived in time.
I believe the Captain Barty McRed zombie pirate miniature. I think that's the one that was that on Kevin's desk this morning. Yeah, looks really good.
It's big. It's not like it's ogre size, so he's a big old chunk. And if you get your Sons of Barty miniatures from the Brine expansion from Bones, then you have a little Barty army. Cool. Yeah.
And then Hackle Blackhook, Null Pirate miniature.
There he is, right there.
He's right here.
Yep.
You saw him earlier. He's been turning around on the turntable there.
Hey, now the Dragon Folk pirate, he comes in the swag box. Is that correct? Yeah, swag box.
Here.
He doesn't have a name yet, so if you guys want to name the Dragon Folk pirate, let's hear some names. Let's see. So there's all kinds of cool stuff there.
Do you want to talk about the Brine battle map?
Yeah, so what you're going to get in your box is a folded poster map. It's like a battle mat. It's 1 inch a square grid on this top-down view of, it's a battle map of Brine, some buildings and a little inlet, some water and things like that. And you can do whatever you want to do with it. It's a great thing for role-playing games and things like that. But we're hoping that at Reapercon we'll have some people bring their mats and their miniatures, and we'll have some rules that'll come in the box too that you can sort of do a little skirmish on it. It's just for fun. There's no hidden agenda here. It's just for fun. It's just a cool thing to have, and it'll give you an excuse to play with some miniatures. And I think Collins and Ed are working on some rules to fight pirate skirmishes on the little map. So it'll be fun. It's just a fun thing. It's a 24 by 36 map, so it's pretty big. Get your pirates, get your Sons of Barty or your Hell Runners or your Storm Chasers, and make a little army and bring it to Reapercon and put it on a table and play games.
Your spawn of Mare Saluth?
Yeah. And just have fun with it. Yeah.
The Savage Coast Gazetteer.
Gazetteer. Yeah. Joseph Wolf is writing that. Actually, he's already finished, to be honest. He's finished it, and Rhonda Bender's actually editing it because we don't have time to edit it here, so she's doing that for us.
And then layout.
And then I'll start the layout as soon as she's finished with the text. And that's really cool. If you got the Brine book last year, Brine is set in the Savage Coast. The Savage Coast is the region. Brine is just the city. We're going to tell you about the region now, the ocean, the islands, some of the hazards and the monsters and the cool things that happen in the Savage Coast. So it's a little role-playing setting. It's agnostic as far as system goes. So whatever you want to use it for.
Yeah,
it'll be full. It'll be fun.
This is my favorite of the boxes. I always like the middle box, just because it's the one that is always convention themed,
heavily themed. Yeah.
So it's
some good stuff.
It's exciting.
Some good stuff. All right, Justin. Let's look at the hobby box real quick, and then there's Gloom and Grave. You get the set of sable paintbrushes. Actually, you know what? I think we're changing that. Not just sable. It could be a mix of paintbrushes. So that's a bit of a typo possibly, but it is I think $50 worth of paintbrushes in the set, at least $50. I forgot to send Justin I think we saw it a couple weeks ago, but the large scale high roller pirate miniature.
Yeah, we showed the turnaround. I believe next week we are going to bring on Reaper Live. We have the prototypes that are in Dave's office. Right? Yeah, we'll bring those to show.
Yeah, so it's really big and it's really cool. I'm excited to show it off. But in the turnaround we showed a couple weeks ago was a whip. So it's a little bit different.
It's a work in progress, not an actual whip with an H.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
The Champion of Mare Saluth miniature, which I'm super excited for. I think you hinted to me something about shark armor to get people excited. So I'm super excited. I love Mare Saluth. So.
We'll have to wait and see what Weeby whips up.
Whips up.
And get a whip it up. The Pokey Tool, I think we looked at that. The paintbrush holder, we've got photos of that. We'll show you here in just a second. So there's all kinds of really cool stuff in that box too. And the hobby holder, the Game Emmy hobby holder, we did those at RVE, but if you didn't get one of those are awesome for painting your miniatures on. Those are great. Again, you get a cup, the gift card, the gift certificate, the new paints. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. So excited for the hobby box. And then I think there's the Mega Bundle graphic next.
Let's see.
Pendrake will look into it. Let's see. And then here is the Mega Bundle. Now, here's the thing with the Mega Bundle. If you pre-order the Mega Bundle, you're going to get, now, even if you purchase it after the pre-order is in, you still get Dan and the Grog Hog, right? So you still get those figures. But if you pre-order before August 1st, you're going to get the Bones Promo USA figures for June, July, and August. So we automatically just include those. You're still going to get your metal figures. So when you make your order through reaperminis.com and you get your free figures like you normally do, we'll include those as well.
But it depends on the month that you order. So if you order in June, you're going to get those months metal promos. If you order in July or August, you're going to get each individual month, depending on when you order.
Depending on when you ordered. So not when it ships, it's triggered on when you order it. Let's see. And the last thing you're going to get as a kicker is a limited edition resin Heirloom, the Water Sorceress. Now, this is based on the Izzy art that she did for, I think it's 2563, I could be wrong, from Dark Heaven, and it's a Water Sorceress. And then Werner Klock sculpted that piece, and it's been a classic Dark Heaven figure for years. But Bobby is sculpting it, he's resculpting it, and it's going to be slightly different. The pose will be different. It's going to look, to me, I think it's going to look a lot more graceful and flowy. than what the actual miniature turned out to be back in 2003 or whatever it was. But it's a great design, water Sorceress, and we just wanted to redo that. So Bobby's going to kind of resculpt it and reimagine it just a little bit. Excited to see how it turns out. But it'll be a resin version, not a Bones USA version, but a resin version that'll go in these boxes.
I see people asking about the metal models for each month. I believe we have the 6 models for June, July, and August, correct?
Uh-huh.
So I will put those numbers up just so people will look and see if you want specific months. So if you can,
if you want to wait, I mean, if you want to wait,
for those freebies,
yeah. 9 cents change. I think it's a good option or a good possibility that Brine might continue into Bones 6 possibly. Good, it's a good possibility. Yeah, there's a lot of pirate stuff we've got to make good Bones figures.
Ooh.
But we'll see. So anyway, so there's your mega bundle, and like I said, you've got to pre-order to get all these kicker bonus things. Now, Stumpy Dan McGinty is still in there. He is the mega bundle bonus figure, but all the extra stuff won't be in there.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, if you wait till August 15th after pre-orders are over, you'll still get Stumpy Dan McGinty. You'll still get your Bones figure when you pre-order, and you'll still get your metal figures when you, if not pre-order, but order. You just won't get the resin figures, and you won't get the other 2
Bones USA
figures.
promos. Yeah.
If there is a Bone 6.
Future project. Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. So what else you got there, Justin? Just start throwing them up here, and we'll just explain what they're. There's the brush holder.
Yes.
This is in the hobby box. Daryl Robards sculpted this and painted this one.
Super awesome.
Holds brushes great. It's really badass.
It's so cool.
Like it. I really like it.
It's so cool.
Yeah, and that's a Bones USA thing.
This is made at a Bones USA.
Really cool. All right, next. Is this the one? Yeah. Now coming up, it's going to be the typoed version that I never did correct, so I don't give a damn. I'm just over it by this point. But anyway, there you go. There's your Dark Reach box set of paints. Gogger Green, Drowskin, Bethelian Mauve, Troglodyte Tan, Dark Reach Shadows, which is a liner, by the way, and Burnished Platinum.
You said Dark Reach Shadows?
It's a liner.
Ooh.
It's actually a liner.
You heard it here first.
There you go. All right, next. There he is. There's the green for the Dragon Man.
Over here.
Okay.
Right above Ron.
Yep, over here. What else? Okay.
Crab.
Yeah. Hawthorne Crab and his little puppets. He is a character in Brine. He's like he's a crime boss. He's kind of like, did you ever see Snatch with Brad Pitt?
Yep.
Bricktop. This is Brine Bricktop right here.
He's a big model too, or he's not like huge like Ogre, but he's a good size.
It's wide. Model. It's really wide because the base and the cane and everything. But yeah, he's got some heft to it. He
looks
really
good.
Cool.
Looks good. I saw the Metal Masters earlier today. I saw the Masters of this model. He looks incredible.
Really cool. Jason Woodby sculpted these, and they're really cool. So that goes into the oh my gosh, he goes into the Brine box. Okay,
Brine
next.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
So cute. Yeah, so Christine Van Patten designed these. She's going to start sculpting these pretty soon. These are going to be available at Reapercon. These are probably going to end up being larger than the Kid Heroes from Bones 5.
So like kind of like chibi almost.
Kind of chibi, kind of Small World size. Not Small World proportion, just probably about 40 millimeters, maybe 50, maybe a little bigger than that. So, but they're just going to be, they're really kind of designed for kids to paint. So, but of course anyone can paint them, but it's a good way to get kids into the hobby and paint fun, simple shapes and stuff like that. So
this is very Christine.
it is vintage Christine Van Patten. Yeah, Scuttle the ski. See, now these are packaged in pairs. So Scuttle and Skipper are a pack, and Jules and Crossbones are a pack.
Okay.
So there's 2 packs. You'll be able to get these at Reapercon.
Nice.
Very cute.
Can't wait to see them.
Love them. Love them. All right, next. There's the Pokey Tool. Comes in the hobby box. Julie sculpted this. Looks great. And they've already started casting those. I'm seeing these. These look really good.
This is the Skull and Bones T-Pin, the paint pokey.
This is the Reapercon version. You only get this Reapercon. We're not going to sell it afterwards. So you get it. You'll probably be able to purchase them separately at Reapercon and probably online for a little bit too. But after the show's over, it'll go away.
Yes, panache. So all this stuff that we're showing right now is stuff that was in the boxes that we were talking about.
Yeah, this is kind of a review. Okay, let's see what else.
Probably Otter Mama.
Okay, there's a sketch of Shipwreck Pirate. Shipwreck Sophie.
Yeah.
Kind of a loose. You see where he's going with the design. She's sort of framing stuff in, and she goes back in and tightens those up.
Yeah. If you guys were paying attention to Bobby Jackson's episode of The Crow's Nest earlier this week, they talked about concept art from Izzy and how she likes to draw. She draws it in a way that you can see the 3D dimensions, but also the way she adds these little things in her
the
concept
call outs.
art. Yeah, and it really helps the sculptors, and they really love it. So,
Automama 3, the kit adventures will be available. They're going to be permanent additions to the Reaper line after the show. But when these things come out, I don't know when that time frame will be. All right, next picture, Justin, please. There's Hackle Black Hook again. There's the green by Julie.
Over there above Ron on the right side of the screen there.
It looks cool. You can see the size of the three guys next to each other. Next, Justin. There's the zombie pirates.
Yeah, there's one of them over here.
Can't wait to see these guys painted up. Yeah, they're cool. Bob Rodolphe sculpted these. These look great.
Yeah, I think the only one that's out there that I grabbed was this.
Okay, yeah.
In production right now. The other masters are there, but.
Hey, what else? What else we got there?
That's it in terms of pictures.
Oh, that's all the pictures you got?
Correct.
There's supposed to be something else.
I thought there was a lot more pictures. No? Okay.
Let me see here.
Unless
you sent me some today that didn't send. Yeah, no, that's all the ones you sent me, and then all the ones I had from last night.
Huh.
I do have some turnarounds.
Yeah, turnarounds. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Turnarounds, pictures, same thing. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, whatever you want to show.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
That's a good point, Hyper Bunny.
There we go. There's the Pirate Mousings by Gene Van Horn. Did y'all show these last night?
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm.
Love these guys.
Yeah.
Gene did a great job on them.
And these are going to be classic mouseling size.
Yes.
Okay.
Classic mouseling size.
Okay, good. I got it right last night.
Yes. It's possible we'll put them out in the fun scale later, but the ones at Reapercon are going to be classic mousing size.
Classic size. And I said this reminded me of the Bard, the old Bard mouseling, where he's like singing with his lute. He has his mouth open.
Yeah.
This will go great with the tavern mouselings as well. So yeah, I like his little pistol. It's so cute.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Really cute. Good job, Gene. Oh, here's Chop and Grub again. These are the hotel minis. If you stay at the Embassy Suites, you get Chop and Grub, a pack of 2 halflings.
Did we? I think we did talk about if you're staying at the other hotels, you'll be able to get these as well.
Not these.
Not these. Not
you're
these.
So Chop's Scullery is a chop house in Brinewind, run by Chop and Grub. But they have other. If you read in your Brinewind book, they have other employees there. There's a gnome bookkeeper. There's some dwarves, a dwarf baker, some other unsavory characters, and some of those will be the other hotel.
Oh, that's exciting.
So basically, I think, for example, if you get the dwarf baker, he is the hotel mini for all the other hotels.
Okay.
But all these will be available at Reapercon and online
for individual purchase.
Yeah. Yeah, the prints just came out, and they are super crisp, super clean. Good job, Bobby, and good job, Daryl, for doing such a good job on the prints and the cleaning.
Panache. So it's possible to get the mega or other boxes if you can't attend in person. Yes. So all the swag boxes will be available on reapermini.com.
Yes. Yeah. And we should be turning those on next week. The swag boxes, all the swag boxes.
The pre-orders go on sale on the 1st.
There you go, exactly. So they'll all be in there. Will the hotel minis be for sale at the con? Yes.
Yes. Will they be in Bones USA? That is the plan.
Yeah, to Shadow Raven. So book one room. Yeah, you get them all. Yeah, or just spend the $3.99 and just go buy it at the store. Save you a lot of money. Yeah, these are Bones USA. I believe these right now. These are Bones USA.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Yeah. Cranky Dog said when they scream, never look in the back of your favorite restaurant. That is exactly correct. The story behind these guys is really funny. And Bobby's also working on the logo for Chop Scullery too.
Oh, cool.
Which we'll probably make as a t-shirt to put on T-Public.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Cranky Dog, these figures will be available online at some point. At some point, yes.
Yeah, at some point.
What time will the first swag boxes go on site? We don't know. We have no idea.
Yeah, generally we do the 6 p.m. slot. That's kind of what we've been aiming for, but
they're just pre-orders.
They're just pre-orders.
They're just pre-orders.
They're not time sensitive.
Yeah. There's no time sensitive, and if we sell 1 million on the first day, we'll
just look on social media. It'll be posted everywhere. So.
Okay. What else we got? Justin, is that it? We got more? Okay, here goes. There's the multi-part pirate.
It's the last one right here.
Okay. So this is the multi-part pirate by Bobby. You get 3 bodies, and you get a head sprue, and a left arm sprue, and a right arm sprue, and you can make as many pirates as you want to. So you could get 3 complete pirates in each blister, and you get 1 blister in each Brinewind box. And you can play, again, take your map that you're going to get in your Brinewind box and make a little pirate squad, and you can take your dragon folk and your dragon pirate and make your own dragon folk pirate squad if you want to. And just like I said, we're going to give you some rules to play a game with it so you can fight other factions. So, yeah, lots of fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff.
Yeah, this guy screams magnets. So, so if you want to have one guy and your players are like, hey, I think we've seen this guy before, and you're using the same model, you just swap out his head and his arms and stuff.
Yeah, and remember, every box comes with a randomly selected cup, and there's 5 different cups. So,
I'm just waiting for a Arachno pirate. So somebody's gonna make that.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe one will show up. You never know. So I think we've kind of tried to wrap put Reapercon in an hour. It's kind of that's a lot to talk about.
Chaos Queen for Life. This will be put up on YouTube sometime after the 24 hours is up. But also, I'm going to try my best to transcribe all the answers for these questions and put them in like a blog post or a forum post, and then share that out.
As soon as we end this stream, it'll be available as a VOD immediately.
Yeah, on
you don't
Twitch,
have to subscribe or anything, so you can just watch it from the beginning immediately.
Big Apple SD77. Do you get a full set of cups in the Mega Bundle? No, you don't. You get 1 cup in the Brine box, the Hobby box, and the Swag box. You get 3 cups, 1 cup per box. The Mega Bundle is basically just a box that holds all the other boxes.
3,
yeah. So you get 3 with the Mega Bundle. There's no bonus cup or anything like that.
Pugh Pirate Skull, yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably end up putting the cup bundle up on reapermedia.com after the show. I mean, we could order more cups, I guess, but I hate to say supplies are limited, but we're not going to sell this forever. This is kind of a Reapercon thing, so order while you can.
A good point was brought up, by the way, Ron, real quick. To clarify with the pirate mini, it's 1 complete pirate or 3 complete pirates?
It's what you saw on the screen.
Yeah, each blister comes with 3 pirate bodies and then 1 sprue. So you can build 3 pirates.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so there are 3 total figures in each blister.
That makes sense.
Okay, just because I got a couple of whispers here. And...
Yeah. Panache says the packer makes sure each cup in the Mega is different. We're not packing to the Mega. We're packing the swag boxes. When we make the swag boxes, we'll make them all at once. And we make the hobby boxes, we'll make them all at once. When we start packing those boxes, we'll have a routine that tells everyone to pick a different color every time you go down the row and start stuffing the boxes. So we'll make them as random as possible. So yeah, thank you, chat, for answering the question for me.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a great question.
What are you all most excited for Reapercon other than being in person? I'm personally excited for the scavenger hunt. I think that's going to be a highlight for me. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I think for me, it's just seeing everyone. Really, that's what it is. It's seeing all our friends, all our fans, all our customers. Like I said, it goes beyond customers and fans. You make relationships with people, and it's good to see people face to face. That other than that, I can't really. I mean, it's all going to be a big blur. It's a lot of work, but I'm just looking forward to seeing people face to face.
Chav Hunter 86 asks, are the swag boxes only available for U.S. customers, or will it be in the UK as well? So the benefit of doing that pre-order system is that we'll know how many to actually like pre-send, plus extra for anybody that wants to buy them not pre-order. So that will help a lot.
Yeah, it should be available for Australia and UK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right now, Epic, KO Arena is Reapercon. Masks are required. Right now, masks are required.
Currently, yes.
Right now. But with 90 days to go, things could change, and we're following the CDC guidelines. So there you go.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to let it be known that I believe on Friday, between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., Ron will be available for signatures and pictures in the back corner, but not outside of those hours.
So no one will be there. That's fantastic. So that's great.
Thanks, Quindy, for putting those links in chat for me.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's about it. I guess we should wrap it up. We're kind of running long here, but really appreciate everyone tuning into our little dog and pony Reapercon show here.
And we'll be back next week, next Tuesday.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And no shows on Monday.
No shows on Monday.
But back to regular on Tuesday.
Yeah. Me and Dave will be on later today for Reaper Land. And then Reaper Errant later tonight at 6 p.m. Central. Come join the artist and their big D&D adventure. It's getting exciting. It's always exciting.
I read. I don't get to watch, but I do.
Hayes
I'm
Journal.
on the text message list, and I hear about the adventure through the text and all the things that go on. So it sounds like a lot of fun. I wish I had time to watch, but I didn't.
There was almost a TPK a few weeks ago with a big.
You know what? And they probably mentioned it on the show. Maybe they haven't, but some of the Reaper errant characters. They have unique models. I know that
Yeah, they sculpted them.
Amran and Corncob and Pugh, those are unique miniatures we're actually going to put up for purchase.
So
Did I
glad
say
that you
something
call
wrong?
him Pooh holes.
Poo holes.
I call him Pooh holes all
Yeah.
the time.
How does Bobby pronounce it? Pujol?
Pugil.
Pugil.
Whatever. It's Pujol.
The Indomitable.
It's Pooh. It's Pooh.
He's doing it on purpose.
It is. It's Pooh.
So, yeah, we're gonna have those miniatures actually for sale at some point. Maybe
really?
Reapercon. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah,
You heard it here first.
yeah. There you go. So we've got them, and we just got to get it done. There's a lot of stuff to be done. For Reapercon.
and I assume giveaways for Reaper Errant at some point as well.
Yes,
So-
absolutely, for sure.
Yeah. If he paints, will there be a quiet room for people getting overwhelmed? I know that we've talked about it in the past of having like a little, calm rest room with some water and things like that. But it's a possibility.
There's not one right now
Yeah.
scheduled. If you have your own
Room.
hotel room, that would be the place to go. But I don't think we have a public private room. You know what I'm saying? Dread Pirate Black Scale, is that the name we've all decided on?
Dread Pirate Black Scale.
I'm good with that.
What do you think, chat? This guy?
Dread Pirate Black Scale.
Black Scale.
Maybe for simplicity services, we may just call him Black Scale. But I like that. I do like that.
Dread Pirate Roberts. Steve Draco, man. You can't
All
get
right.
away with that, Steve.
All right. So anyway, that's it. Thank you again for watching. Really appreciate it. And maybe we'll do this again. Maybe next time we'll drag Adrian on.
Yeah.
You know?
As we get closer and more details get solidified and things like that. But yeah, we'll get I'll get this, typed up, answer the questions as best I can. We'll start putting an FAQ. It'll be a blog post on our forums, and then I'll be able to share it everywhere else. So yeah.
All right.
Who are we raiding today? Or I guess are we raiding somebody?
My favorite stream for this week, and I was going to do this last
Oh,
night,
the
but
otters?
Let's say I want to stream
Okay.
the otters.
Okay.
I love otters, so
And it
gonna
goes
start this
with
raid.
our Otter Pirates from Bones 5.
Yeah.
So.
it
Yeah.
does. This
So
is,
this is
in case
the-
you're curious, a 24-hour stream of the otters in this particular
Yep. Marine
containment
Mammal
area.
Rescue.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
So you can
They're-
watch them sleep with little blankets.
Oh.
Rhonda texted me about it.
And they float around. It's so cute. So go hang out with the otters. Go say hey, what's up? They're streaming under the new pools, hot tub, and beaches category. So there you
Honestly, the best stream in the category.
go. Yeah, best stream in the category.
Bar none.
All right, we'll see you later for Reaperland. We'll get out of here. We'll see you.
Luther, I don't have an answer to your question. All right. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
All right.
See you soon.
Wendy. Otterly cute.
Wave goodbye, everybody.